Right, what? You started it.
Really? Allow recording?
That's not our recording, that's,
Ted did it by himself.
yes.
So we're in some.
That recording is in progress, but this recording is not. We ready?
Yes.
Are we heard?
Yes.
I was,
Okay, you sound much better. Whoa. Excuse me. You sound really loud there, Joel. I mean,
oh, good.
comparatively.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Really.
that's not usually what people complain about. Okay.
Did you let me in? Am I in?
That doesn't look like there's two more people in the waiting room, so maybe not. Over there. You
Right
and
there.
you and Otter, which I kind of thought I had already let in. There you go.
This meeting is being recorded.
Got it. Okay, I'll fix that. Don't worry. Don't need the alarm.
Hey, Jim, can we talk to those
Otter
people yet?
again.
Recording. Problem.
Hey, Jim, are you there? Say hello to me, Jim Holohan.
Hello.
Yeah. Why don't you go and introduce yourself to Greg? Because I know you're working on something with Joel and Greg, right? And he doesn't have a face yet to, you know.
Wow.
Greg
You know
doesn't
what I
have a
mean,
face.
Paul, could you bring your microphone closer to you?
Yeah? Last time hello?
And the problem is that when people have it in front of them and then try to talk like this.
Yes.
That's the problem. It has to be in front of you when you're speaking.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's then turn the recording on. Which there because
You're still taking signs?
Yeah, I'll take them.
You want them? Well.
no, that's not what I want to do at all.
She's got a garage one. I'll take them and show you.
Okay. What, am I supposed to come to your house and drop them off, or
You
you want
could,
to leave them here?
Oh, you have them in your car?
No, I forgot. It was like, I was shaving.
All right.
Well, you can,
Whatever.
I think we have something of a functional arrangement.
on my way into town and I could pick them up.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So welcome to everybody.
Uh,
One and all.
I'm good.
Including those in Zoom land. And those here present. Calling a meeting to order. About 6:11. This is the first meeting of the year 2024. Additions and deletions. There's a couple of deletions. In fact, there's three of them. No, two. 6.2 and 6.3 removed, and there was, after the deadline, in addition to the agenda for the Highway Department's request for an authorization to acquire a sweeper, which we can add and put down at the end of the business.
That's at the end of the...
Yeah, we'll make it 9.4.
9.4. And they're asking for a sweeper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Room truck.
Well, I'm not. Highway is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Privilege of the floor. Is anyone who'd like to address the town board on any matter? Not seeing anybody. Nothing there. Oh, there's Ted. Go ahead, Ted.
Yes, hello. Welcome to a new year. I hope it's a happy new year for all of you. I'd like to address two things tonight. The first has to do with the minutes of December 5th, which, if I understood correctly, were not approved at the last meeting and don't appear on the agenda this meeting. I think it's really nice that the minutes include a summary, anyway, of what people say during privilege of the floor. I think that's a good thing. I wish there was more summaries of what other people had said, because as we all know, the audio, it's difficult to tell who's talking, and the video, at least under past policy, was not being kept for very long. In other words, no video, you can't tell who's talking. Problem is, in the minutes of December 5th, there were 3 people who spoke during privilege of the floor, and all 3 of them were misquoted. I'll speak only to myself. I was quoted as talking about the town board when I was not. In fact, Joel, you cut me off because I was not talking about the town board. So that was incorrect. The other 2 were also misquoted, and about half of what Russ had to say, where he was looking to mend fences, was not covered. The word accusations was also used, which is not appropriate. So yeah, I think it's great to put in the gist of what people say, but do not put in what we didn't say. That's very important. Second thing has to do with your organizational resolutions. As was made obvious during the last meeting or 2, I forget exactly when, a false report was filed to law enforcement, and I don't want to mention names here. You know that, perhaps Paul doesn't, but the other 4 people sitting at the table do. And yet you are proposing to appoint that person to either 1 or 2 town board positions. Now, there's going to be probably going to be no police case about this. It's never going to go to court. They don't, I, for one, certainly don't want to make any more trouble for the person involved. But it does cast some, let's just say, a very poor light on their ability to make reasoned, well-informed decisions. And as such, I don't think they should be representing the town in any way on any body. Thank you.
I'll chime in on that same issue.
Okay, make sure the mic is on.
Yeah. Test 1, 2. So sound like you did it.
Test 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, I mean, here you've got a person who's supposed to be involved with youth fellowship stuff, who's admitted to having really poor judgment about doing what they did during the recent unpleasantness during the elections. I mean, they called the highest police agency in the state attorney general's office, and alleged that one of the people from the party that I was part of had brought a gun to the polling place. That's called swatting. You can get people killed doing that, okay? Telling a police agency that someone with a gun is at a sensitive location is designed to elicit an armed response. Now, as it happened, that didn't pan out because people kind of saw through it. But that is the potential there. And this person had the bad judgment to do that over an election. I mean, okay, the election was hard fought. You guys won, fine. But the kind of ugliness and stupidity that showcases is really a problem. You want this person close to kids? You want this person as an example to kids? That reflects really poorly on the board. That's my say.
Anyone else would like to address the board? Seeing none, let's move on.
Well, I might like to say something.
Okay, sure.
I understand why people are upset about, some of the things that happened during the election. I'll have to say that it's hard to say that that a person made a false report when they thought they were making. They didn't do it intentionally. They thought it was true. Somebody told the person that there was somebody there with a gun. There was a picture. She wishes she had gone a little slower and checked things out, and I'm sure that will happen in the future. But these were things, and the other phone call that was made had to do with intimidation, and a number of us heard that people felt intimidated. It was not, and I do not remember the names of the 2 men that were out sitting in chairs 100 feet away or whatever it is. But it was somebody else that was, handing things to voters as they were walking up the sidewalk, which was within the allowed space, and they felt intimidated by that person, not about the two men that were sitting or hanging out over by the parking lot. So I just would like to say that there was no false report. It was unfounded. I'm glad it was unfounded, but that's all I have to say.
The person that was on the sidewalk was also on the field. You had figured out where the line was.
There are witnesses.
Sorry, but sorry, but
I know.
Sorry, I couldn't hear the remark from the floor. Could you repeat it?
no, no, I don't think so. I think that we've gotten it back and forth and let us decide whether or not we'll have a repeat.
Let's go.
Okay.
Correspondence.
So, yeah, there isn't any correspondence to my knowledge. And there are no announcements either. Which brings us to reports. We do have the town clerk's report in writing. The code officer has not yet back and didn't submit one, so it'll be next time. And the town planner gave one last time. I was like, well, gee, I just gave one. So next time.
Is Steve sick?
No, I just he's just away. So he should
he's
tomorrow's staff
vacationing in Bahamas.
Yeah,
cool.
And he didn't. I guess he didn't do the report before he left, so it didn't happen. Then. And then we have Mary Ann's documents management report. Nothing on the story. Which brings us to the abstracts, of which there are two sets.
Mary Ann's report, by the way, says that we need more storage space, right? And more controlled storage space. Yeah. And there is space, and this is just this has been going on for a while. There is space to do something like that in the code enforcement officers. That corner could become plenty of room there for stuff like that. So do we need to say yes to that, or are we moving forward on that at all, or not?
Well, we need to revisit that whole question. Yeah. But I don't think we can resolve the matter right now.
No, but
that's one of the possibilities among several. There.
Okay.
Yeah. We can talk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's old. I mean,
it's
like me.
Well, not only is it old, but Mary Ann raised this point, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But then, in the course of weeding, getting rid of all of the stuff we don't have to keep, it generated some space, so it became less pressing. Not as pressing because more and more of the records are electronic and don't take up much space.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, so we have two warrants, one for leftover stuff in 2023 and then new ones. I think they're all updated on.
I move that we approve the number 26 general fund vouchers 410 through 416 for $4,139.48. Second.
Any discussion?
I'm sorry, who seconded? Was that
Pat did.
Pat?
Yep.
Good, we can hear you. That way you can call the roll.
Excellent.
26. Number 26.
Okay, Connors?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Hunter?
Yes.
Woodworth?
Yes.
Canyon?
Yeah.
Together with me, right? Joel?
Canyon?
Yeah.
Did you say yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's
okay.
That's resolution number 1, right?
What?
No.
That's number 26.
No, resolution.
Oh, resolution number 1. You're right.
You have to keep track of this because we're going to be
I know
a bunch.
For resolution 2, I move that we approve number 26, abstract number 26 for the highway Vouchers, $249. Yeah, voucher number 249 through 251 for $3,772.73. Second.
That was Pat again. Any discussion? Okay, Mariah.
Okay, Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
I'll move. I don't know. I'll move abstract number 1, the general fund, vouchers number 1 through 14 for $16,498.75.
398.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. $16,398.75. I changed it down at the bottom, not at the second.
Any discussion? Okay. Okay, Mariah.
You guys are going too fast. Okay, Connors,
Yeah.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
Want to do the next one? Okay.
Ready?
I'll move abstract number 1 for highway, vouchers 1 through 2 for $231,662.51. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, Mariah.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
One more.
One more. I move abstract number 1 for the water district, voucher number 1 for $1,116.04. Second.
That was pretty easy. Okay.
Good. Connors,
Yep.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
On to the organizational resolution.
Thank you, everybody.
What
I do with them?
Yeah, I just printed them out. Good thing too, because I can't get in the computer.
I wonder what I did with them.
You could start out with the supervisor statement to the board.
You vote on them?
No, I just make a statement.
Okay, so we go to resolution.
It'd be number 6, right? But I'll make the statement first. Yeah. The rules of order adopted by the town board as resolution 61 of 2020 and subsequently amended by resolution 46 of 2021, resolution 134 of 2022, and resolution 187 of 2022 will be followed at all town board meetings. The orderly conduct of all meetings is imperative. Accordingly, there can be only one speaker at a time, and whoever is chairing a meeting should insist on controlling the order of speakers to ensure that. Following statement of policy will be added to the posted agenda for all town board meetings. The public has a right to attend and observe all public meetings. This right does not include the right to comment except at public hearings. It is, however, the policy of the town board to allow for participation by the public at all town board meetings, primarily during time set aside for it, called privilege of the floor. Each speaker may be limited to 3 minutes. Comments may be allowed at other times during the meeting, but only if the person wishing to speak is recognized by the chair. Method of claims for payment of all bills will be by voucher, and the town board will audit all bills. Okay, moving to the resolutions themselves. The first one would be resolution number 6. Oh, no, let's not, before we do that, I move that we suspend the rule that requires one resolution per motion so that we can group them.
Okay, I'll second that in the name of efficiency.
Yeah.
Any discussion? So Mariah, if you would. Oh, wait, there's a second?
I second.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Yes,
So I made the motion and Paul seconded to suspend the rule that requires there be one resolution per motion so that we can group them.
thank you. Group them. Seconded by,
Hi, this is Ted.
Paul.
okay, are we good for the roll call?
Yep.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon,
Yes.
thank you.
So would you like to do more than one at a time here? We're beginning with 7.
We're beginning 6.
That was 6. Water fund was 5. That was 6.
That's a resolution?
Yep. We just voted on it.
Resolution. Maybe 7 and 8.
If I didn't remember them.
I move resolution 7 and 8.
Okay, I'll second that.
Okay, I'm sorry, who moved? Was that Pat?
Pat just moved and I seconded what would be 7 and 8. Provision of blanket undertaking and approval to invest idle funds.
Well,
No, because they're not, if you printed them before I changed, I deleted all the numbers because I knew I was going to mess it up.
Okay, so, all right.
So the first one is number 7 and the second one.
Okay, starting, what
Wow.
was the first one?
Provision of blanket undertaking. No, that's number 7.
Okay, yeah.
so 7 and 8.
And 8 is approved investment of idle funds.
Right.
Okay,
All right,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
thank you.
Very good.
Did somebody second that? I called it.
I did, no, I
No.
didn't.
No, Pat. Who moved? You moved it and I seconded it.
Okay.
Okay, right.
We're good? Connors,
Yes.
Hanson? Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon,
Yes.
thank you.
So 9 is approval of salaries.
I move resolution 9.
Just
Just 9. Salaries.
Yeah.
9 takes a whole page.
This is true. I'll second it.
So I'm having trouble, who moved that? Was that Pat or Leslie?
That was Pat.
Pat, okay, and who seconded it?
I did.
Very good, thank you. We ready?
Are you ready?
Oh.
Yes.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon,
Yes.
excellent, thank you.
I want to move resolution 10 through
20.
14.
Skip over.
14. Yeah, that's good. One whole page.
Okay.
Second. It's all sort of money stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to click them by,
Yeah.
you know.
The payment of
Yeah,
bill.
Larry, I know all this stuff.
So that is on
Yeah.
payment of bills,
All makes perfect
mileage
sense.
reimbursement, financial
wow.
report, authorization to purchase tools, equipment, et cetera, and agreement to spend highway funds. Any discussion of any of those?
Well, it just isn't, it's a percentage every year, right? Isn't it?
Right.
Based the new numbers for their salaries?
Salaries, yeah.
It's just based. on
Most
that,
of
right?
it.
Yes, mostly. So that was previous.
It's what, you
Resolution.
came up with this, by the way?
Yeah, I took last year's.
Well,
and
that
I
was
have-
out of the budget.
Right,
Everything
all
was
the
already
salaries.
budgeted.
Right,
but
I
Translated.
updated last year's
Yeah.
to reflect two things,
Now, is it the same as what we approved in the budget?
yes.
Good.
Well, except for, which we subsequently decided, which was to increase the minimum to living wage.
Right.
Which bumped up there were 3 people who were below. So bookkeeper support and town hall labor, which is Chevrolet.
Right.
And the information aid, which is Joanna,
Yeah.
are now 1845.
right. By the way, same shoveler from 4 years ago? Wow, hanging in there.
Yeah,
Great.
we're getting less and less snow.
Yeah, but more ice.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is.
Through
Any
14.
any other discussion?
You already moved it?
Yeah, it's been moved and seconded. But 10 through 11,
14.
11 through 14.
10 through 14? I
10
just
through
want to,
14. Yeah, got
may
it.
I,
You're correct.
may I confirm that Pat moved it and Leslie seconded it? Is that correct?
I moved it. Yeah, I think I moved it, didn't I?
I don't remember. But
Oh, yeah, Leslie
moved it.
I moved it and Pat seconded it.
Very good, thank you. You guys have similar voices.
Yes.
Are we set?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool, let's do that one.
I move resolution number 15, 16, and 17.
My second. Just
You probably heard
So-
the difference in voices
Yeah,
there.
that was Leslie and Paul.
Paul seconded it.
I got that. Thank you, Paul.
So those are for
And all the names are updated,
Yeah.
right?
That's for the change funds in the town clerk's office, receivers of credit card payments, and the authorized holders of town credit cards, which had been altered to add Mariah and
That's all it's
Zach.
Yeah. Is that door done?
All set?
Are we ready?
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was through 17, right?
Yeah, I want to move 18 and 19. The Danby Town Official Newspaper and Bank and the Danby Attorneys.
Second.
Is this still Guy?
Yeah, well, it's his office.
Yes.
So
We don't always get him.
But you read the last sentence, the town board reserves the right to seek other
we-
legal aid if it deems it desirable.
Oh, I like that idea. I'm sorry, history is history.
Yeah.
Yes. I deleted, we had for years and years, we had, the other law office on here as well, but we haven't used it in years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
all right.
just
Ready?
those two?
Yep.
Okay,
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
yes.
Thank you.
I was looking at these, you might want to postpone it till next time.
We could.
Yeah, we should, because I think the other one, they're not exactly, so we should make sure we use, the other one, and this was the wrong one in here.
Well, I mean,
Postpone.
they kept changing up almost to the last minute.
Postpone.
So I think maybe we should postpone
You
that.
want to wait and do that next? Okay, so,
Want to make sure we can get it right.
yeah,
So we'll postpone that one.
after.
So
saying-
are we just postponing the reaffirmation of certain town and Danby policies and procedures?
Yes.
Yeah.
Postponing.
We're going to wait and do that next.
We're gonna skip that one until.
Excellent,
next-
thank you.
Because this is all wrong.
Which makes the next one, the
Not
next
all of
20,
it, but most of it.
the health consortium.
Okay, health consortium and deputy.
This one in new number later, right?
Yeah, when we get to it, that's the nice thing about
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing, go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, why don't we just do that one by itself?
I move resolution 20. I'll second that.
I said I was Pat, but seconded by Leslie. I'm appointing Laura as our representative of the Health Insurance Consortium. Ready? Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, we did a bunch of these.
Sounds new, right? I think
No,
that's
she's been there for a while.
Oh.
I want to move, resolution 21, 22, and 23.
Let's stop at 23.
Yeah, second.
Okay. Just updated to reflect that we haven't.
And that would be, acknowledging the deputy town clerk, acknowledging the deputy highway superintendent, and the appointment of the court clerk.
That has to be done every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, we could do all the appointments if you want, in one. If you
Well, if you
want.
want to flip the page, we could do 24, 25, 26.
Okay.
I'll move those. Wait a second.
Second.
That was Pat. Seconded.
That was Pat? Okay.
So that acknowledges that Leslie is going to continue as our deputy town supervisor.
But I know.
And, yeah.
Laura is bookkeeper, budget officer, and assistant. And Marianne is historian. And the town clerk's office can, the clerk and the deputy can issue handicap parking permits and receive taxes and license games of chance. And then it also means that the town planner is the contact person for the New York State Grant Gateway.
Seconded.
Yes.
Moved your second.
I moved it. Pat seconded it.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yep.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes. Gagnon. Yes.
Gagnon.
Gagnon says yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
Well, we could do all the
27 through 31,
yeah.
or no? Somebody else make a decision.
We could do 32 if you want.
Now, then it gets into the BZA and the planning board. I don't know. I do them.
Okay. So you're moving 27 through 30.
I moved, resolution 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31.
Second that.
And that's, delegate to the Association of Towns, appointment of dog control officer, appointment of CAC members. The new one in there is Ann Klingensmith, appointment of Danby Youth Commission members.
Which is but one.
No, that's his daughter. Yeah.
His daughter.
Yeah.
Oh.
And appointment of Town Water Advisory Committee member, Peter McDonald. That's not new either.
That's not included.
No.
That's the next one.
No, what?
You didn't do that one.
Oh, I did. Through 31.
Yeah, 31 leaves off the Danby Youth Commission.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
From what I can see, that's correct. Can you count yours down?
Yeah, I try again.
So I
That
think when
stops at Danby Youth Commission.
the County Youth
There. Okay.
Recreation Partnership, is
All right.
30.
I suggested you might want to do 32, but
I had,
you said,
no, I had moved it and I had included 31. So you're revising my movement.
no,
No, we're just.
we're voting on 27 through 31,
Okay,
because that was your motion.
yes.
Right.
So it includes,
But doesn't include the water advisory.
No.
That was
why
just
not?
32.
Well, we have,
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Did I?
right.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Because those are, the water goes more with the next one.
Well, that's, I mean, then we could stop at 30.
Yeah, well, I mean, 26 was the appointment of the contact the state grants on previous.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
That means 27 is
27.
Association of Towns.
Right.
28 is dog control.
Right.
29 is CAC members.
Right.
30th is County Youth Recreation Partnership
Right.
Board. 31 is Danby Youth Commission.
No,
Yes.
not on this page. It's
30 is the Danby Youth Commission.
Maybe if you haven't, or got added.
I have, I've got 30 is the appointment to County Youth Recreation Partnership Board.
Yes, that's what we have to.
And 31 is Youth Commission.
Huh.
Okay, so 30, I'm missing 30 then.
Youth Recreation Partnership Board.
Huh. Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
just out of curiosity, is it timed with, is there a timing to when people downloaded this stuff that?
Yes.
It could have been, yeah.
Okay.
He did it
I
after.
did it today. I don't
Me
know
too.
what time.
I probably did it yesterday.
I did it this afternoon after
Yeah.
stopped messing with it, but
I did it later in the afternoon.
Alrighty.
but I didn't make any changes since
29,
today.
30,
The only thing I did was
31.
delete the numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
So
didn't. get that
31.
one. I have the one from before with the numbers still on it.
Yeah.
That still comes in the same order.
We had
Okay.
Leslie and I
Danby
had a discussion
Youth
about that.
Rec Partnership.
You never know where to put it up and you're
Alright.
wrong.
Right.
People wanna-
Yes.
Leave it blank, we'll fill them in as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 27 to 31 was the motion.
Right. You can vote now. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Boy.
Very good. Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
32 is Water District Advisory Committee.
Yeah.
Right.
They were just listening.
32.
3 is the PZA, 34 is the planning board.
Yep.
Maybe we should
Did
do
his term come up? Is that why?
30, yeah.
Yeah, there's always
32,
one. there's always
33
one
and 34.
term expiring on all of these boards except for CAC and Youth Commission, which are only 2-year terms.
Okay, so it's staggered for everybody.
Yeah. Come on,
And same
there's a bunch.
guys, right? It's
Yeah.
still Lou, it's still Toby.
Well,
it's still
as it turns
Earl.
out, as is often, but not always the case, somebody, unless somebody retires, if they're doing an okay job,
Yeah.
they tend to get
I'm
reappointed.
just curious who was the same people that's been there for
Yes.
Yeah,
my buds.
yeah, yeah. So I moved 32, 33, and 34. Second.
Any discussion about those appointees?
And
Toby Dean, Scott Davis,
Scott,
and
Peter McDonald.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Thank you.
35. You want to do it by itself?
Yeah, the threat assessment team.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move him to 35.
And that's membership, Catherine,
So
Steve, Courtwright, Mariah, Laura, and Tyler Jordan.
Just out of curiosity, what is the threat?
we need a second.
You just,
Second. Baseball bats.
I'm sorry, who
That was Pat.
who moved that?
Joel.
And who seconded it?
Pat, me.
Thank you.
Right. The threat assessment team was part of our response to a state mandate, actually, that we evaluate our
Workplace violence prevention plan.
Workplace violence
Uh-huh.
risks, and appoint a team to sort of an ongoing basis
Assess the.
and recommendations for how to address
Concerns.
Yeah, okay. No, they're all short women.
No, Tyler's not short woman, is she?
I'm kidding.
You better be careful where you're treading.
I know.
But it does include things like some of the ideas about protections for the offices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Window
Security.
locks, various and sundry. So it's a big gamut. Security cameras, they all come under it.
And I think was it last year we actually gave the group a list of things to follow up on, but when we changed the composition, we added Tyler.
Tyler from the highway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this puts the clerk back on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Yep.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Thank you.
So next we got the section 504 coordinator. That's about
I move
disability.
I move that we pass 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Second. So the 504 coordinator, pond supervisor, Mary Ann Bozak, the assistant rec supervisor, which is Jeremiah, appointment of fair housing officer, which is the planner, and the section 3 coordinator, which is the planner. And this is that what everybody else?
Yep.
Okay. Check now.
That's a,
I seconded.
yeah, that was Pat seconding.
Thank you. Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodward,
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Thank you.
One, two.
Oh, yeah.
You all right? You need a licensure?
Oh, why don't I do the rest of the page? I move resolutions 41, 42, 43, and 44.
Second. Okay, so that's
That's the representatives of the Tompkins County
stormwater,
Coalition, appointing the
which
planner.
is the planner,
The stormwater management officer, making the planner that person.
or that person, so they can earn their money.
David did before.
Okay. Cuba Lake
Representative
Watershed.
to the Cuba Lake Watershed Intermunicipal Organization. Making the planner that person too. And the Ithaca Tompkins County Transportation Council has me, it's a two committee group. It's got a policy committee and a planning committee. So appointing me to the policy committee, which I'm a non-voting member because Danby is not part of the NPO. But the planner is the voting member of the planning committee, which only recommends to the policy committee.
I'll second that, or did somebody already second it?
I believe Pat seconded it.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry.
Are we ready?
Right.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Hey, man, say
Woodward,
There you go. Don't ever trust her again.
did you hear anything from Hanson?
Yes, I did. Woodworth,
Yes.
Gagnon.
Yes. Yeah,
Thank you.
where am I?
Okay.
All right, so we got council comments.
You're the best.
What number are we up to?
45.
45, yeah.
Okay, so we do 45 and 46.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Moving that?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll move that.
Yeah, I'll second it.
So rep to the Tompkins County Council of Governments.
Yeah, what's new here is that you're being appointed as my alternate.
Oh, geez, yeah. Supervisor, appointment of energy coordinator, Mr. Holohan.
Yep. As well as Climate Smart Community
Yeah,
Coordinator.
Climate Smart Communities.
Energy Advisor.
Yep.
Yay, Jim.
Did you catch that, Jim?
Up too late to turn that down.
There he goes. That's the man. I was wondering, this is, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're involved with the whole thing still. And great endurance.
So
Grimace.
move.
I was like grimace and like snide
Yeah.
comment on the world.
It was seconded though. Yeah.
Yes.
So are we ready? Okay.
Okay, Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you.
We got the chairs. We could do 47, 48, and 49.
You bet.
I moved those.
Okay, the planning board chair. Second.
That second.
No. She already. I assume she already did that.
Mhm.
BZA chair, which is
still
Earl.
Earl.
Yep.
Oh, my
And,
gosh. Hanging tough.
And the CAC, Margaret Corbett and Jonathan Zisker, co-chair.
Okay.
Connors,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Woodworth,
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, that was all but one.
Yeah.
That's last year.
I mean, what do we want to do with this one? I mean, I went through and I found, what the date of the meeting was and the resolution number.
Yeah, we just need to check
everything.
to get everything right, and that's that the list is comprehensive. I mean, I went through and I changed, I added I think everything that you sent to the work drive policy
I
folder.
think I saw that, yeah.
We need to check and see which one's actually the most up-to-date, most recent one that gets put into the resolution.
Right.
And we probably ought to create a separate folder for those most recent up-to-date versions of everything, so we don't have three versions of
current and then old.
Yeah. So we can do that between now and next time. Then next time we can have a nice clean affirmation.
Okay.
A lot of work has gone into that already. Right, next up is
Software for
software
town
for town
clerk.
clerk. There is a resolution, which you may or may not have done. Because I sent it rather late. Laura was drafting this afternoon. I was going to screen share it, but maybe I'll read it because
this thing's got the bid. Is there?
it didn't make it onto the agenda because we couldn't figure out how to link it.
It's controlled by the state to some degree.
Or the
So
procurement.
this would be resolution
Fine,
50, right?
It says in that, what has to go out to the 50.
And what has to go out to bid, but not.
Yeah, the town clerk, that's on the agenda tonight.
Because that's, we were stuck.
So I move resolution number 50
Large corporate things
to allow the town clerk to have the town clerk software from Williamson Marlboro Company reinstall in the town clerk's office.
Second.
That resolution reads, whereas the new town clerk would like to have the Williamson Law Book software reinstalled in the clerk's office.
Yeah, I saw it. It's like so contagious.
It's an epidemic.
I know.
But I say yes to that.
What resolution is this?
This is number 50.
50.
Which I'm in the midst of reading and Catherine Chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can come back.
I got that one.
To have the Williamson Law Book software reinstalled. That's the first whereas. Whereas the cost to reinstall is $500 for the town clerk plus software, $525 for the clerk plus pay for credit card processing. In addition to that cost, the amount for installation and training, approximately 2 hours, is $175 per hour. The software support for 2024 is $1,665 in total. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the town board gives permission for the town clerk to purchase the software and pay the support contracts for 2024. The cost of the software in the amount of $1,025, along with the installation and training costs, will be paid from the contingent account, 1990.4. It only hurts when you cough. And the software support costs in the amount of $1,665 will be paid from the town clerk's contractual account, 1410.4. So that motion was made and seconded. Any discussion about that? So I mean, this could have all come out of the clerk's contractual, but would have dinged it pretty good. We didn't really budget for the
Software.
So we're actually put the software costs in the contingent account, and the support, which would normally be in the clerk's contractual account.
Right.
Leave it, have it come out of that.
You got to have that too.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's local. Is it local at all?
Williamson.
Oh, it's Williamson.
Yeah,
okay. It's local. I just talked to Laura about this. It's local.
Yeah. Any discussion?
Well, they have local people.
No, he's done.
You ready, Mariah?
Yes.
Okay.
Connors?
Yes. Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Hunter?
Yes.
Woodworth?
Yes.
Gagnon?
Yes.
Thank you.
The Rural Youth Services Contract for Cooperative Extension.
What's different from the last one?
The amount.
What's the
I remember. Can't think about it.
I assume we budgeted the new amount.
We did.
Yes, we already knew that.
I was confused by some of the emails from different people.
I know.
Yeah, we got 3 different contracts.
I know.
There's a one for the
The employment, youth employment.
right. This is the cooperative extensions for PI.
Yeah.
And then there's another one with Iska Youth Bureau for the youth employment.
Right.
Which we haven't got to yet, but this is the big one.
Right.
And it was linked to the agenda.
It was what?
That one was linked to the agenda.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody like to move it?
I move it.
I might as well second it.
That was Catherine, right?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Okay. Being one of those female voices, I can't be sure. Any discussion? Is it good? Okay. You have a question?
Okay, Connors?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Hunter?
Yes.
Woodworth?
Yes.
Gannon?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then we have another one that was added toward the end here. What are we up to?
Pretty much the same.
Keeping track of resolutions.
So that was 51.
Yes,
Was that one 51 or 52?
51.
that was 51.
51. Okay, well then this would be 52. It's I'll move number 52, approving the town highway superintendent bidding on, and if he's lucky, purchasing a broom truck for the highway department for an amount not to exceed $7,500.
How much?
7,500.
We hope considerably less, but you want to give him enough room that he can.
Right.
What is a broom truck?
It's
The broom, it's a
sweeper
truck with a
Sweep the
sweeper.
ground.
I think,
Can't people?
You think it's this as opposed to this?
Four guys, like,
it does, yeah, really slow.
Go on, put it in the air.
It's not the 1930s.
No.
But, yeah,
Well,
so.
people need jobs.
So maybe Laura, you can tell us which way the broom moves on this sweeper truck. Is it one of these or is it one of those?
It's a circular, it's, yeah, it's circular, so it's gonna go around.
Oh, it's gonna go that way?
It's circular either way. It's just a question whether whether it goes round and round.
Whether it's flat on the ground or.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You guys have questions. Jack's right here. He can answer more of those questions.
Yeah, I was kind of curious whether this is a machine with a broom on it.
It is. This is a broom. That's why I put down it's a broom truck. So it's an actual truck that has the sweeper and the broom. Jack? He can't hear me. He's probably sleeping. Just he sits and relaxes for the day. Just a moment. He can answer a few more of those questions.
Did I get seconded?
It did not get seconded. Pat, was that you?
Yep, that's me.
I'll read
Thank
it while Bart look for Jack. Whereas the highway department rents a broom truck every year for about 2 weeks to take the excess sand off the roads from the winter months. 2 weeks. There are also other times throughout the summer that road sweeping is needed but cannot be done because the town does not own its own sweeper. The price of the 2-week rental is approximately $1,800 to $2,000 every year. And whereas there's a broom truck available through Auctions International that looks like it would be suitable for our highway needs, the highway superintendent and mechanic will be inspecting the vehicle in person before considering bidding. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the town board gives permission to the highway superintendent to bid up to $7,500 upon the satisfactory inspection by the highway superintendent and the town mechanic. The money for this purchase will come out of the machinery contractual line, EA 5130.4.
Go, Daryl. Daryl has to take care of it, so.
Yes, right.
Okay, he's here.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
So it sweeps on an angle with the broom going that way.
Is this,
Yes,
does this thing suck up the sand or does it just sweep it aside?
No, it just sweeps it to the side. It's it's power angled. It moves. It's what we rent every year to clean up the sand. It's we generally spend about $2,000 to rent the unit.
Where I'm located, I get to see what kind of sweepers everybody uses. The county has a truck that's, a vehicle that's it actually sucks up the sand instead of just sweeping it aside.
That's nice.
Yeah, we rented one of those. It's a lot more money. No, this just sweeps to the side. You can angle different ways. It has water on board. It's what we rent every year.
This does have water on board?
Yes.
You still have to
They range. They run about $80,000 new.
What?
Used 2015 will run around 40 to 60,000 used. 2015, 2017. This is 2004. It has 1,600 hours on it, which is kind of really not that bad.
70 years.
Yes, how long do they usually last?
Well, it's a diesel motor. Typically your hydraulic pumps is all that goes wrong. They're about $2,000. There's 3 of them. 1,600 hours on a diesel motor. It's a John Deere diesel motor. Should last a long time.
Yeah. That's a diesel.
Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder diesel. John Deere diesel motor.
We also have the magician, Daryl.
Daryl, yeah.
To take care of it if it ever has issues. So, sounds good.
As a matter of fact, he's gonna go with them tomorrow to look at it.
Yeah, we're gonna go look. We don't really know. I mean, it's.
They just want to inspect it.
If we had to put all pumps on it, it still would only take you just a few years to pay back, and then we would own it.
Yeah.
As opposed to renting it. There isn't much to it other than the 3 hydraulic motors and the diesel motor.
It's going to save money in the long run. Really.
Oh, it'll take about 3 years probably if we have to put money, pumps on it.
It also allows us to have one year round, for other jobs. There's been different times in the summertime or even heading towards fall where they've wanted to really sweep an area and hasn't, they'd have to go and rent it for a week again or rent it for several days at, almost $1,000 for a few days. And so to have it, it's just going to be, a much more beneficial thing for the money.
I would think a broom would be kind of handy before you seal coat a road.
It would. We have to broom it when we seal. Yes, we also have to broom after we seal.
All right.
We don't really do that a whole lot because we don't. It would cost a lot of money.
Yeah, right.
But to have it would be nice. We should be sweeping before, which we would do. We don't know. I mean, we did do the research to find out what pumps cost. There's $2,000 pump. There's 3 of them. If it's the main pump, that's $4,000. So worst case scenario, if we could buy this thing for $3,000 and we had to put 6 in it, it wouldn't take long to pay back. And the body itself's in pretty good shape. And it's a well-known brand made in USA.
And Daryl will be good at assessing the situation of some of the deep mechanics on it, although Keith and Jack are great at it too, but Daryl just adds that finesse,
Okay.
Looking at trying to accomplish more for the town and save money with something that's not real expensive to repair.
Yeah.
Let us vote on it now, right?
Yeah. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Mariah.
Sorry, I was on mute. Connors.
I'll vote yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Hunter.
Yes.
Woodworth.
Yes.
Gannon.
Yes.
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.
Good luck with that.
Let you know, we're just going to go look at it.
Yeah.
So the only other thing is they sometimes borrow.
Right now the bid's at $780, but it has 3 days to go.
I think maybe that's dried up a bit.
All right.
Seems to me the nice thing is that you could do it if you rent it and you can't get it all done, or you have a plan for a rent date, but you could do a little bit before. If you own it, you get the choice.
That's right.
That's right. Yes.
Right.
Another big advantage.
Yeah.
Well, plus if you own it, you can do the sweeping when the weather's right.
Yes.
That's right. If you own that, that's a good point, Joel. If you own this and it's raining out, perfect time to go do this.
Exactly. If you're renting it, you kind of, well, I lined it up.
If we rent it, we have to come back and get water all the time.
Yeah.
Or have the water truck. A lot of times we'll send the water truck with it because it does have water on board, but it's 300 gallons, I think.
Hey, Jack,
So
I
we
have a
will
question
send the water
for
truck in front of it. That's a very good.
Jack, we have a question for you.
What's the auction?
Okay.
What is the auction? Where is it? What is it? Who is it?
That's not my question.
Excuse me?
What is the auction?
Auctions International.
Where?
It's Auctions International. It's located in a municipality, Oriskany, up in Oneida County.
We have another question for you.
Yeah, I have a question. This is just sort of maybe a philosophical question. I drive on Nelson Road. And I don't think that's it's not the town of Danby that's doing the work on Nelson Road, right? It's the county?
Down by the
Yeah.
bridge, you mean?
It's the county.
The county. So I have a hard time believing that like Cornwall Roads would suggest that people do massive ditching in the winter when you can't plant grass. I mean, the whole of Nelson Road is
Yeah,
now
that's a good one. You're absolutely right. And the reason we don't do it is your dump sites also are hard to get in and out of. And the ground can get nasty when it's not frozen.
Right.
And you're right.
I'm thinking about the runoff that, you know, we're supposed to be watching storm water, you know, problems and issues. And in the spring,
exactly right.
all that dirt is going to end up in Cuba Lake.
That's absolutely right.
I wish there was something that happened last year also. I wish there was something that we could do to ask them not to do that in Danby.
Because they didn't do it at all.
Especially,
yeah, that too, but
no, especially when we've got a highway superintendent right now. He talks about this all the time. When he's doing any projects, he's talking about stormwater and watching those flows.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
it's just the whole of Nelson Road, which practically travels all the way across the town of Danby, has got two sides that are ditched, bare dirt.
Well, in the winter, it's not going to be just dirt. It'll be all the chemical stuff that's on the road that gets into it, and then that goes in.
Sediment that ends up filling up the lake anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
I think the question is, can Keith talk to the people over at the county and just see if there's anything they can?
Well, we can run that by we can run that
by them and see what you can
the plan is.
see what you can get out of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I assume it's, you know, one of those things where you have to find things for the guys to do. You know, but they, you know, maybe could be doing something else. I don't know.
Well, it's scheduling, and why is it us?
Why is it us?
Good point.
Send them out to Groton.
Okay, can we kind of get someplace where we don't have slopes?
I know. You should see Nelson. It's really sad. Anyway, okay. Thank you.
I'll ask Leslie and I'll see what he tells us.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, guys.
There's a bigger issue here, a bigger question about county highway policy regarding the roads, which I might want to raise.
Oh, T5 or something?
No, it's not just that.
Oh.
Well, we could raise it at KCOG, but this highway superintendent does what he feels like doing.
The one in the county.
Mm-hmm. With not necessarily consulting anybody about it. And I had experience with him this summer where it was not only did he not do where he actually said he was going to do something, he did something different. Basically misrepresented and
so maybe you could talk to Dan.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another avenue.
Yeah. And probably Lisa Holmes as well.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
So next time we've got the one resolution.
Right.
We expect to hear back from Greg on the easy list of changes to zoning.
Yeah.
Which he's got pretty much. I spoke to him earlier today. He's got it pretty much worked up.
Yeah.
He'll be sharing that list with us before the end of the week.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be more. Can you anything else you think? We probably should get back to the prioritizing of capital projects to identify where we're going to spend our ARPA money on. Anything else? Or can we at 7:15 say meeting adjourned?
Do we have to second it or anything?
No,
or just sort of like hold it?
They're okay with it.
Yeah, they're done.
All right. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank
Happy
you,
New Year.
Mariah.
Bye.
Thank-
And Jim, by the way,
Yes.
I don't want to see your face on a screen. I was hoping you were going to come down to to Greg's office.
I will. I'll make an appointment with him.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yep.
We talked about you.
Uh-oh.
Good night all.